So it must be noted, when you hit the object ball, it must hit a rail. Something must hit a rail after contact. Otherwise, it's a foul.
Yeah, which certainly makes for a much more open, free-flowing game. Oh, now that's inventive, using the jaw to come back and catch the 4.
Clever shot. Instead of having to bring it down table and potentially fouling, he uses the little point of the pocket. Watch this.
Yeah, that's fantastic even to think of using the jaw like that. And just as impressive to pull it off.
And he left her very much because it's very hard. It's a hard life.
So Ignacio has the first successful break in terms of a ball going down, but no position. I think to be regarded as a truly successful break, you do need to have the position, but look at this. 2 just flicked in the corner.
Well, he's not going to be jumping for joy because now he's just tied up. I believe that's the 4 ball with the 7. Yeah, there are players literally all over the world play this sport. And ever since I've been covering pool, I've just seen every year the competition gets stiffer, better. There's more players, younger players coming through. It is truly amazing where they all come from and how good they are. So that's why people say this year 256 players entered this event. And ask anybody who's covered this sport for a long time and they'll tell you the best field ever assembled.
Well, that's but so many top players from Taipei, and indeed so many players have actually reached the very top. Quite a number of them have been ranked #1 at various stages, Ted.
Now look at this. He's a little too straight to use an angle, so he uses the backspin to get all the way down table. He's not afraid to play a power shot like that. Man, that was... He is playing himself into a very confident match right here. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Ignacio is almost a forgotten part of this match.
Yeah, he's got good cue power, and it's controlled cue power, which is very effective. Oh, that was in danger of finishing a bit unpleasant, but he's fine.
Maybe a little further than he wanted, but if you've been watching this match for the last 30 minutes, you know that this is nothing for this guy.
It's a one-way street at the moment. 5 in a row, and back-to-back runouts from the...
The way he's fidgeting around, it doesn't appear that it goes into the corner. It's a tough call from here.
Attention, please.
Can't really see.
When you're struggling, things go against you. You just don't get those few extra inches of run you're looking for. the little nudges that you want.
Well, that was a nice shot, but look out.
He
He's gonna
scratched.
scratch. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Hold the clock, please.
That was a very aggressive play, and hats off to him for playing it, but the
Start the clock,
scratch,
please.
wow, that could really spell doom.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we were saying he wasn't in a great frame of mind as it was. Now he's really going to be feeling that the pool gods are against him.
Extension, please.
And given where the 6 is, it was more important than ever to be in a good position on this. Oh, well. What he was trying to do, he did manage to do. Trouble
Hold the
was,
clock, please.
he scratched at the same time.
What? Well, you get an idea into the thinking of Chang
Start the
Yulong.
clock,
That was a
please.
pretty clever effort there. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work because he scratched. But look at that. He was on track to get it in position for the 6 ball. You have to have one foot on the ground, of course. Oh, when he got the 9. Oh,
can you
no.
believe that? When it's your day, it's really your day. And a complete fluke, he knocks the 9 ball in.
I mean, he was about to give up the table. He missed that ball. And he
Well-
apologizes to Jeffrey Ignacio, who gives a knowing grin.
Well, the funny thing is, I think that's the only time we've seen Ignacio smile in the whole match.
That's almost impossible. But it did happen. He misses the 5. And look at him. He's almost embarrassed.
I'll tell you what, Ted, after the match, you and I will go to the practice table in the players' room. We'll give each other...
Table because he is super talented. He is certainly one of the... Whoa, look out.
Ooh, how has that not gone down?
This guy... The pool gods are smiling down on him today, but that was a poor shot right there. Let's see him go after this, though.
Yeah, well, this is the bit of consolation for Ignacio. Okay, so the scratch didn't happen, but this isn't an absolute certainty, so there is a glimmer of hope. However, as you say, not a huge amount of pressure on Chang Yulong. He's got a very big
Extension,
lead
please.
against an opponent who's clearly feeling out of sorts. But even with a lack of pressure, this is still a test. But it's a test he's passed. Chang Yulong is on the hill. He leads Jeffrey Ignacio by 10 racks to 2.